And Kevin Doyle, who plays DS John Wordsworth, and Robert Ems, who plays Daryl Giles, and Susan Lynch, who played Daryl's mum, Alison, are here with us now. And boy, did you put us through it the last 6 weeks. I mean, the viewing figures, we've just had them come through.
Just peaked at just under 8 million. But more importantly, it's the BBC's biggest Tuesday night show for 2 years. So a monster success. As I'm sure when you all signed up, you knew that it was going to be.
Yes, yes. I mean, that's the challenge, really, isn't it? Sort of making it as good as series one.
Series.
Yeah.
And does that come with an element of pressure?
Yes. Yeah. You don't want to let the ball drop. It was, yeah.
I guess you know when you're working anything with Sarah Lancashire, you just know it's going to be. I mean, she was just absolutely superb during this, and those closing scenes. What was it like to work with her?
Oh, a joy.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah,
she's fantastic.
Brilliant.
She's fantastic.
Yeah. Did you know when you picked up that script, and you obviously you knew where this was going to go, that you could keep a secret?
Well, yeah, no. I mean, I'm really bad at keeping secrets, so it was quite difficult. But I did have like my mum sort of kept asking me, was I the killer? She sort of hoped I wasn't the killer because she wants me to play sort of doctors and people who save people's lives. I also didn't realise that in the 6th episode that maybe he's still a red herring. People were still not sure whether he was the killer.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should have played it a bit more like, you know, I am the killer.
Yeah.
No, I think
I was a bit too
they might have
subtle.
said, could you perhaps tone it down a wee bit?
Yeah.
We're
maybe,
trying to be a bit subtle here.
Yes.
It's Happy Valley, come on.
And your character, on Twitter last night, as soon as it finished, it seemed like a lot of people feeling incredibly sorry for her, actually, and what she'd been through and what led, and the fact that, you know, she shot her own son in the back of the head as a kind of like a mercy killing, in a way.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that's... I mean, the thing is, Sally Wainwright is just such a extraordinary writer. So, you know, in a way, we were all kind of, like, blessed with that script. So you just had to kind of honour it. And Sally was very, very concerned with Alison, totally coming from a moral standpoint. So that was something that we both talked about. Yeah. And, you know, in terms of her past and everything, I think it's kind of very obvious by the time you get to the end.
And that's very much paved the way, we hope, for season 3, hasn't it? This sort of that look.
You can come back, but of course you can't.
No,
we've been discussing a spin-off. Yeah. Not sure how that's going to go.
We had some of the cast were working with detectives to kind of, in real life, to sort of understand what that would be like. Did you do
Yes, we did. We paid visits to the local CID office, and which was astonishing, actually. It was like a bank or something like that.
Oh,
it was just
really?
sort of blokes at computers and sort of talking very quietly, and no phones ringing. It was really quiet.
So did that help, saying that sort of thing?
Well, it's rather bland, which is kind of good, actually, because it makes it really interesting. Only when you sort of go and talk to them and look at what they're working on the computers, you realise just what they're dealing with.
It must be so lovely for you after Moseley to do something that you know is entirely. I mean, obviously you've done loads of different roles, but something after that that's entirely different.
Yeah, I finished on the Friday on Downton and started this on the Monday, so it was
hit the ground running.
Yeah, it was just great to sort of go into something completely different.
And what after they found out that your mates, what have they said now?
Oh, I got loads and loads of texts, just lots of, like, emoticons of, like, really shocked faces. Yeah. And I was like, anything about my performance?
I can see the emoticon in my head.
I know, with the big eyes one. Sharon, loads of people get in touch. Best TV series, fantastic from start to finish. Can't wait for a 3rd series. Is there going to be a 3rd series?
I think Sally said this morning that there could well be, but she's writing so many other things, you know.
Oh, well, let's hope she doesn't leave this.
It would be amazing.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really lovely to see you.
Thank you.